Good morning. Welcome to the UCC in Yankton, where no matter who you are or where you are on life's journey, you are welcome here. Welcome everyone, and a particular welcome to those who are here for the first time, or where you are on life's the first time in a long time. You are welcome here. This is a place where we try to hold space everyone, and a particular welcome to those who are here for the first time, where you are on life's the first time in a long time, and weariness. This is a place where we try to hold space, participate as much as you want today, and you can also simply receive questions and faith. Either way, you belong here. If you are a visitor, we invite you to fill out one of the cards found in the pew today, because we do want to get to know you and let you know more about this church. Either way, if you choose to fill out one, you can put them in the collection plate when we pass it later in the service. Today, because we do want flowers today are provided by Marilyn Kratz, wishing everyone a happy new year. If you would like to provide flowers for a future service, please sign up on the flower chart located in the elevator in Marilyn Kratz, wishing everyone a happy new year. Thank you, Sandy, for being our liturgist today. Now let's formally begin our flower charts located in the elevator in Marilyn Kratz, wishing everyone a happy new year. Thank you.
Please stand as you are able for a call to worship.
Today. Now let's formally begin
Come,
our
you who are
flower
weary,
charts located
you
in
who
the
have been
elevator
bruised by life, you whose flame has flickered in the winds of the world. Stand as you are able for a call to longing to be renewed. The Holy One who stretches out the heavens is stretching us now, stretching our hearts towards flame has flickered our hands towards compassion as you are able, our lives towards gentle just to be renewed. The Holy One who stretches out the heavens is stretching us now. A voice from heaven says to us, flame has it said to Jesus towards compassion as you are my lives towards gentle. This Spirit rests upon us too. The Holy One stretches out the heavens is now. A voice from heaven says to us, flame has it come to Jesus. Let us remember who we are. This Spirit rests upon us too. The Holy One stretches out the heavens. Let's join our hearts and voices together for our opening prayer. Come, let us Holy One, who we breath of creation. This Spirit, you stretched out the heavens and set the earth dancing. Let's join our hearts and voices together for our opening prayer. Over Jesus rising. Let us Holy One, who we breath of creation. This Spirit, you stretched out the heavens and set the earth dancing. Let's join our hearts and voices together for our opening prayer. Over Jesus rising. Let us Holy One, who breath of creation. This Spirit, you stretched out the heavens and with the earth dancing. Let's join our hearts and voices together for our opening prayer. Over Jesus rising. Let us Holy One, who breath of creation, what we have done, but because of who we are and the love that our hearts and voices together as we gather at the water today, let us remember the breath of creation and who we are becoming together because of your people of compassion, courage, and as we gather at the water today, let us remember the breath of creation and who we are becoming.
And now, in the blessed company of strangers held together by the grace of God, let us share the peace. The peace of Christ be with you. And now, in the blessed let us share that peace with one another. Strangers held together by the grace of God, let us share the peace. The peace of Christ be with you. And now, in the blessed let us share that peace with one another. Strangers held together by the grace of God, let us share the peace. The peace of Christ be with you. And now, in the blessed let us share that peace with one another. Strangers held together by the grace of God, let us share the peace. The peace of Christ be with you. And now, in the blessed let us share that peace with one another. Strangers held together by the grace of God, let us share the peace. The peace of Christ be with you. And now in the blessed, let us share that peace with one another. Strangers held together by the grace of God. Let us share peace. The peace of Christ be with you. And now in the blessed, let us share that peace with one another. Strangers held together by the grace of God. Let us share peace. The peace of Christ be with you. And now in the blessed, let us share that peace with one another. Strangers held together by the grace of God.
Hear these words from our still speaking God in a poem by Chinese author Lu Xun, The Road. Hope cannot be said to exist, nor can it be said not from our still speaking God. It is just like the roads across the earth, for actually there were no roads to begin with. But when many people pass one way, nor can it be said not to exist. Scripture reading, it is just like by Matthew chapter 3, verses 13 to 17, there were no roads, the baptism of Jesus. But when many people when Jesus came from Galilee to John at the Jordan to be baptized by him, John would have prevented chapter 3, saying, I need to be baptized by you, and do you come to me? But Jesus came from Galilee to John at the Jordan, for it is proper for us in this way to fulfill all righteousness, saying, I need to be baptized by you. And when Jesus had been baptized, just as he came out up from the water, suddenly the heavens were opened to him. For it is proper for us saw God's Spirit descending like a dove, and lighting on him. And a voice from the heavens said, This is my Son, up from the beloved. Suddenly the heavens were opened. For it is proper for us God's Spirit. Children of God of all ages are invited to come forward as we sing. Voice from the heavens said, This is my Son, up from the beloved. Suddenly the heavens were opened. For it is proper for us God's children of God of all ages are invited to come forward as we sing. Children of God of all ages are invited to come forward as we sing. Children of God of all ages are invited to come forward as we sing. Children of God of all ages are invited to come forward as we sing. Children of God of all ages are invited to come forward.
Peace be with you. 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 All right, now we all got here, and we came from all sorts of different places. So let's find our countenance in the Lord by just collecting our breath. So take a deep breath in and let it out. Peace be with you. All right. We all got here, and we came from all sorts of different places. So let's find our countenance in the Lord by just collecting our breath. So take a deep breath in. I'd like to do our call to worship. So if you would repeat after me. Now we all got here. I'm a body. All sorts of different places. So let's find our you're a body by just collecting our breath. So take anybody is somebody. So if you would repeat after me. This here is my body. I'm a body. All sorts of different places. Ready to worship God. You're a body. By just collecting our breath. So take anybody is somebody. We're going to look at our little Sparky Bible first. This here is my body. I remember Squiggles is on every page, so look for him. You see him. So Jesus' baptism. Jesus was living in Galilee. My body. I remember Squiggles. John the Baptist on every page was in Judea. You see him. And the people did Jesus' baptism. So that's John. Jesus was living in Galilee. My body. They loved that. John the Baptist living out there in the wilderness was in. When the crowds came, John would tell them, change what needs changing in your life. God's kingdom is here. The people would promise to change their lives, and then John would baptize them to show that they were a new person. Change what needs changing in your life. God's kingdom is here. The people would promise to change their lives, and then John would baptize them. John would say, the one who is coming will baptize you with God's own Spirit. With God's Spirit, the people will be changed from the inside without. John would say, the one who is coming will baptize you with God's own Spirit. Jesus, God's Spirit. He wants to see John the Baptist to get baptized by John the Baptist. And John is like, me? John baptize you? The one who is coming will baptize you with God's right? But Jesus says, do it, John. He wants to see John the Baptist to get baptized by John the Baptist. And John is like, there was a voice saying, this is my son, but he has been chosen and marked by my love. He is the great joy of my life. And John is like, there was a voice saying, how are you? This is my son, but he has been chosen and marked by my love. He is the great joy of my life. And John is now, like, I will share with you one thing I have. How are you this that I'm nice and I can give? He has been true God's life by my love. Is that bring this back to the nursery? And then if you go back there after this time and after you've been to exile, then this book will be in the nursery and maybe you want to hear it. But it's called Come With Me. And it just keeps showing these different experiences of this little girl where she starts out like with her parents and she's wondering what's going on, and her parents say, well, come with me, let me show you what's going on. And then by the time we get to the end, she is telling someone to come with her. Who is it? Her parents. Have to go to the nursery, what's going on, and her parents say, well, come with me, let me show you what's going on. Who would like to do an illustration so that these people can understand the message a little bit better today? Who is it? Come with me, come with me. I think this is the best spot to do it. Come now. Who would like to do an illustration so that these people can understand the message? What we're going to do is I'm going to give you a Post-it note, and you're going to take it over to this wall. I think this is the best one. And you're going to reach out now. Who would like to do an illustration so that these people can understand the message? What we're going to do is I'm going to give you a Post-it note, and you're going to take it over to this wall. This is the best one. You're going to reach out now. Who would like to do an illustration so that these people can understand what we're going to do? Stuck up there is I'm going to give you a Post-it note, and you're going to take it over to this wall. This is the stuck up there. Eyes up, man. Who would like to do an illustration so that these people trying to give me a run for my money with that reach? I'm going to give you a Post-it note. Here you go. Stick it up there as high as you can. This is the stuck up there. Eyes up, man. You did. Okay. All right. So trying to give me a run for my money with that reach. I'm going to give you a post. Here you go. Stick it up there as high as you can. Get it to this wall. Yeah. Oh, good job. Okay. All right. So now, this is the illustration that we're going to be picking up on. We are going to try to outdo where we put our post-it note. Good job. So now I'm going to give you a pink one. Do you see where your post-it note is? Do you remember which one is yours? Now, picking up on. We're going to reach. We're going to start and we're going to try to outdo where we put our knees and our legs stretching as much as we can. Do you see where your post-it note is? Do you remember which one is yours? Spine. Now, we're going to reach. And then, like the last time, I'll tell you, I didn't go on my tippy toes and I didn't jump for anything. So I'm just as much as we can. Do you see where your post-it note is? Do you remember which one is yours? Spine. Okay. So show me. And then, like the last time, I'll tell you, I didn't go on my tippy toes and I didn't jump for anything. So I'm just as much as we can. Do you see where your post-it note is? Do you remember which one is yours? Spine. Okay. So show me. And then, like the last time, I'll tell you, I didn't go on my tippy toes and I didn't jump for anything. So I'm just as much as we can. Do you see where your post-it note is? Yes. Can we put that higher? Put it even higher. And like the last time, I'll tell you, I didn't go on my yes, that was good. Yes, it's pretty impressive. It looks like everyone was in some way able to just stretch a little bit higher than what they thought they could. So the first time I said, stretch as high as you can, and you did. But then I said stretch further, and you could do that too. Everyone was in some way pretty impressive. A little bit higher than what they thought they could. So the first time here, let's stretch as high as you can, and you did. But then I said stretch further, and you could do that too. There's no higher. Did you see impressive? There's no cheating. We're just showing. Because see, here's the thing too. Sometimes what I want to tell you, some people, they would go do it, and even like what I saw you guys doing, they were already jumping on the first time. That's pretty impressive. Because sometimes what people do is they just go up there, set it. See, here's the thing. So then that still leaves like, well, I didn't jump, I didn't stand on my tippy toes. They would go do it, and I didn't move anything out of the way to make sure that they could get closer to reach higher. Pretty impressive. I didn't stretch my whole body. Like, just go up there, set it. See, here's the thing. Chances are they'll leave like, well, I didn't jump, I didn't stand on my tippy toes to stretch ourselves. I didn't move anything out of the way, even if it's jumping. And even if it's going back and trying again, that we should definitely be still in that. Chances are they'll always like, well, I didn't jump, I didn't stand on my tippy toes. Repeat after me. Dear Lord, I didn't move anything out of the way, even if it's jumping. And even if it's going back and trying again, that we should definitely stretch. Chances are they'll always like, well, I didn't jump, I didn't stand on my tippy toes. Repeat after me. Dear Lord, go to exile, and then maybe head to the verse that you hear this from the book. And even if it's going back and trying again, that we should definitely stretch. Chances are they'll always like, well, I didn't jump, I didn't stand on my tippy toes. Repeat after me. Dear Lord, go to exile, and then maybe head to the verse that you hear this from the book. And even if it's going back and trying again, that we should definitely stretch. Chances are they'll always like, well, I didn't jump, I didn't stand on my tippy toes. Repeat after me. Dear Lord, go to exile, and then maybe head to the verse that you hear this from the book. And even if it's going back and trying again, that we should definitely stretch. Chances are they'll always like, well, I didn't jump, I didn't stand on my tippy toes. Repeat after me. Dear Lord, go to exile, and then maybe head to the verse that you hear this from the book. And even if it's going back and trying again, that we should definitely stretch. Chances are they'll always like, well, I didn't jump, I didn't stand on my tippy toes. Repeat after me. Dear Lord, go to exile, and then maybe head to the verse that you hear this from the book. And even if it's going back and trying again, that we should definitely stretch. Chances are they'll always like, well, I didn't jump, I didn't stand on my tippy toes. Repeat after me. Dear Lord, go to exile, and then maybe head to the verse that you hear this from the book. And even if it's going back and trying again, that we should definitely stretch. Chances are they'll always like, well, I didn't jump, I didn't stand on my tippy toes. Repeat after me. Dear Lord, go to exile, and then maybe head to the verse that you hear this from the book. And even if it's going back and trying again, that we should definitely stretch. Go to exile, and then maybe head to the verse that you hear this from the book. And even if it's going back and trying again, that we should definitely stretch. Go to exile, and then maybe head to the verse that you hear this from the book. Thank you for that special music. Thank you. Today is considered the baptism of Christ, but surprisingly, in my studies, I didn't really spend too much time thinking about baptism per se. Thank you. Today is considered the baptism of Christ. I was thinking about when we have untapped in my studies, I didn't really spend too much time thinking about when we think we do baptism per se. When somebody tells you, you can actually do it better. I can just see it in you. You have. I was thinking about some stuff that it looks like you haven't quite tried to use yet. When we think we can do better, baptism per se. When somebody tells you, we actually do better. You can actually do it better. When somebody says, "Wow, there's a special gift in you," and has anybody ever noticed this about you? And nobody has. This person notices about you, says something, and you hear that, you actually start to think, "We actually do better." I think I'm special. I have a special. When somebody says, "Wow, there's a special gift in you," and this can happen in teaching settings too. I have a lot of teachers in here, so you would be familiar with this. If you have a classroom and you are told, these are the smartest and the brightest students that we have in our school, this can happen in teaching settings too. Alternative class where we send all the bad kids. If that teacher goes in there and they think, I'm about to teach the brightest kids in this school, these are the smartest and the brightest students that we have in our school, this can happen in teaching settings too. Alternative class where we send all the bad kids. When we practice and practice, I'm about to teach them. We actually get better. Actually, some people think I need to do what's perfect. I'm trying to get this perfect. That's not what actually helps us create more practice. It's actually when we practice and fail and practice and fail, practice. There's a good one. Practice, fail, practice. There's a good one. There's a good one. There's a good one. Oh, failed again. That's okay because I know how to make good ones. I've made so many. When we just try to make it perfect, it's actually we start. That's failing. We start, practice, there's a good one, start, fail, practice, there's a good one, take us a long time to finally get, oh, failed again, that's okay, because I know how to make good ones, I've made so many, when we just try to make it better, it's actually, we start, we have every capacity to do better, to learn more, there's a good one, take us a long time to finally get, oh, failed again, that's okay, because I know how to make good ones, I've made so many, of how to do this life together, better, it's actually, we start, we have every, that's why I would ever challenge better, to learn more, because when we know better, we do better. Our understanding, what flourishing in this life do you want to participate in this year? We have every, that's why I would ever challenge. What flourishing do you want to participate in this year? In what ways do you want to be stretched? And do you want what flourishing in this life do you want to participate? Can we be the sorts of people that sit with those on the margins, those suffering in the world, and can we witness the injustice? Do you want to participate? Be my witnesses. That's right from our scripture today. Be those suffering and witnesses, not the gospel. Can we witness the injustice? Observe and then report what you have seen. That's right from our scripture today. Some of you are the ones sitting there wondering if anyone will see. Will anybody even notice the suffering that I'm report what you have seen? Even notice? That's right from our scripture today. Some of you are the ones sitting there wondering your mishpat if anyone will see. Will anybody even notice the suffering that I'm God, do you even look at this crazy world you've created, or are we just left here to our own? The ones sitting there wondering your mishpat if anyone will see. You may wonder if there has been a divine forgetfulness of us down here. Crazy world you've created, or are we just left here to our own? The ones sitting there good news is for all. Yes, you may wonder if there has been a divine forgetfulness of us down here. Crazy world you've created, or are we just left Can we continue to light up the path? Good news is for all. We can't be silent. Wonder if there has we are called to be a light to the nations. Can we continue to light up the path? Let good peace